Hey guys, we are about on the home stretch. Welcome some twin girls. Right?
Yep. Yeah, 35 weeks. Probably by the time this video goes out, I'll be 36 weeks, which is full term with twins.
And she looks amazing. We're excited to answer some of your guys' questions. Just some cool life update for the pregnancy for her. A little bit of everything. We wanted to show you guys the car.
We've had so many different ideas and thoughts on the best car situation, and we decided to keep the Yukon, which I love, and just move this seat up.
Bam.
Move the big kids to the back, and then these, Jed just got these little pink
Yeah,
hoods.
I put those on there, and then I put the car seats in here. We almost removed the seat, but we remembered if she needs to sit back here with the twins or somebody else is riding with us,
Yeah.
it's almost impossible. So isn't this crazy? Isn't this cute? Look at these.
This is the best solution we could think of.
Yes.
Even a minivan would not have been as good.
And look at this belly, guys. Those girls are just about to pop.
Yeah, the girls are gonna pop. That's right.
Not you. We also have all of our stuff in here for the hospital. Babe, you want to tell them what all this stuff is?
Finally just packed the bag at almost 36 weeks, so it's probably a good idea. But yeah, we have our stuff, and then the girls' stuff we put in a separate bag just to keep it easy. Blankets. Clean the car.
There it is. So we have the kiddos. They're watching a little something.
Are you sitting on
You guys having fun? Say hi. Y'all are being funny. Oh, let's show them the twins' room, which is now Nora's room for now.
Yeah, here it is.
Ooh.
I think most of you guys may have seen the wallpaper that we ended up doing. Love it. I really wanted this to be like an Arizona-y theme in honor of my roots. So it kind of was before when it was a guest room, and I just carried it over. We painted this. We have the chair. This chest is gonna go. We'll have a different crib. Maybe their name's up here. A lot of their hang-up clothes, and then the onesies and stuff are all in these drawers. Look at the little preemie things though. I just felt like they're gonna be preemie, and now I'm
Second guessing it.
I'm second guessing. I'm like, I don't know. But gotta be prepared. Stuff in bins, blankets.
This girl is
All
organized.
the things. Getting there. Thank you guys for sending in so many different questions. So we did get a few people asking how we met, and we do have a video on that. So if you haven't seen that, check that out, because we won't be able to get to that question today. First up is plans at home with the doubling of your family size, space, decorating, stuff like that. Right now, Tara and Nora have their own rooms. We have 3 bedrooms in our house, and it's a blessing to have them split up right now. Twins will be in our room until they're not, and then Nora will move in with Truett.
It'll be tight. My family, growing up, we grew up in a house probably just a little bit bigger than this with 13 kids. And so if we think about it that way, we have a lot of space. But no, it is harder with 3 bedrooms and about to have our 3rd and 4th. It's going to be a little tight. I think we'll make it work for now.
Toward the future, we have started thinking and
we got some
preparing.
property we're thinking about, and we'll maybe a house in the future, but we'll have to share that maybe in a later video.
How has this twin pregnancy been compared to your others? Go.
I don't know.
Well, based on how I
If you want me to answer it, it's a lot harder for her because she's carrying 2, and it's everything has been double from what you've been telling me, and I can kind of sense that too. It's it's twice as hard.
This first trimester and most of the second was similar to my other kids, but the 3rd trimester has been no joke. And it's extra everything, extra weight, extra movement, extra symptoms, all the time. Are the twins identical or fraternal? Okay, this is the big question.
Everybody asks.
Yes, because we don't know yet. They are in separate sacs, so a lot of people will be like, oh, that's fraternal. But there is a 30% chance.
That's what I heard. 30% chance that they could be identical.
Yes.
Even though they're in separate sacs.
If they were both in one sac, that would guarantee identical. But they're in separate sacs, so there's a small chance that they could be identical. Fraternal's the genetic one though, and we do have it in our family, so that's probably what they are, but we'll have to, I guess, get them DNA tested or just look at them when they're born.
If they look identical, then they probably are identical. But if they aren't, You won't.
We'll find out though.
We love them either way. And my twin, Jer, and I are fraternal. And so we have a lot in common just because you're twins, but we're also a lot different. And so, and I've even heard of identical twins being very different as well. So I think we're just excited.
When is your baby due? So the twins are due on January 19th. That's when I'll be 40 weeks now. 50% of twins are delivered before 37 weeks. So if I can make it past Christmas and the New Year, then we'll see. We're talking to my doctor all the time about options and whatever's best for the babies. And for me, they're growing, they're big, healthy, strong. So
and I tell her to keep going
good.
As far as December 30th. And if she needs to have them on December 30th, which
that's
is
his
my
birthday.
And Jared and I would love to have another set of twins on our birthday.
For the rest of my life, celebrating all those birthdays. That's a lot. Okay, do you plan on more children after this?
I think we are just praying about each one, and we're loving life and very excited for each one that God's given us thus far.
Yeah.
And we're not really sure. We're not really sure yet. We're just praying, and each time just asking God, okay, what's the timing for everything, and so I think it's been very neat. We love each one of our kids and exactly how God's timing, and so we're just praying each time.
I don't think either of us are like 4 is it, or like this is like, we're very open to having more after this, but considering God
I'm praying about it,
every step that we take in our family. How many grandchildren will this make in the Duggar family?
Oh wow.
35.
Yeah, 35, that's crazy. 34 and 35, technically.
Would you move outside of Arkansas to live?
We've really put our roots down. My business and stuff has taken off. So there's not, for me, I don't see anything of that in the future
There's
as a family.
no reason yet. And
we
I feel
love
like
our area. We love this area.
We love our community, our families here, church, everything. So there's no reason to even think of that. But I don't know. I could see something happen someday down the road. Like,
I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm like 3rd, 4th generation.
Yeah.
I think 4th generation Arkansan, so
but at
it'd
the
be really
same time,
hard.
We're both like very open to whatever God has for our future and our family, and that could involve moving. So we'll just
maybe if He called
that.
us to be missionaries somewhere.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your hack to keeping calm with small children? I don't have one. Sometimes for me, stepping away from the situation and just praying, even if it's just like a quick prayer, just Lord, give me patience right now because I cannot go in there right now in the spirit that I'm in. I need to, pray through this, and then also tag teaming too. How many weeks pregnant were you when you found out you were having twins? 9?
I don't know.
I
just know I was shocked.
Ultrasound was at 9 weeks. Are you going to have help with the new babies? Absolutely. We have my mom and sister that live very close to us, and then almost all of your family that lives very close to us, and they are all so helpful. And then friends too. So many friends that have offered to bring meals, to help with anything. So I literally cannot imagine going into this situation not having the community and the help that we will. Did Katey have any idea or gut feeling that she was having twins, or was it a total surprise?
So she will say she did, but
you say I won't.
No.
Yes, I did, and I had a dream also, which I have talked to other twin moms, and that has been a common theme. Sometimes you have a dream about those things, and sometimes you have a dream and it doesn't happen. But I've heard that from other twin moms.
If I told you all of her dreams, then
that was not the question.
Okay. All right.
Okay. No, it was also a surprise though. So I would say yes to both of those, because you can wonder. I mean, with Truett, I was like, oh, what if it's twins? Because I've always wanted twins. I don't know about Nora, but for sure with Truett, and I prayed that he would be a twin. Like, I've always loved the idea of having twins, but this time around, I didn't think it would be, but I had this slight inkling like it could be. And then when the sonographer confirmed it,
shocking.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
It's always going to be a shock. Are you planning a C-section or a natural birth? So I do not plan to get a C-section. Of course, in that moment, if something needs to happen, like we'll do what we have to do. But both babies are head down and in good positions. Everything's looking good to do natural delivery. So far, names you love but won't be using.
I'm so glad we're not having twin boys because we wouldn't have any names for them. The closest names I had for twin boys before we found out the gender was Jedediah and Jeremiah. Because, and then, but
He's not joking.
The more I thought about it, I was like, well, maybe I'd have favoritism to Jedediah because that's my name.
Yeah, that's why.
And Jeremiah would, you know. So yeah, I'm just glad we're having girls. It was easy enough.
Yeah. Interestingly, though, at the day of the gender reveal, which was a surprise to us, we knew it was twins, but we did not know the genders. All we had on our narrowed down list was 2 girl names, and those are the names we went with. How are True and Nora feeling about twins coming? Nora has no clue, and probably won't.
Yesterday, I was holding my twin brother's daughter, Brielle, and Nora was not having it. She was like, and then Katey started holding her as well. So I don't know how Nora's going to do. I think she's really going to be very jealous, but the nice thing is she has two babies to be jealous about. So it's not like she can.
Good.
I think it's going to be a little easier. She'll notice, hey, it's being spread out between 2 other babies, so, you know, she can spread it 3 or 4 ways.
I'm glad she has Truett, so she has a little buddy. It's not just her. And I think Truett, I think he really does understand. He talks about baby sisters all the time. He knows that there are 2. He calls them twins. But when they actually are here, I don't know.
I think he'll be a good big brother.
He will. What are the most important qualities you want to instill in your children when raising them?
Well, I think at just a young age, you know, you want to teach them right from wrong and, you know, how to treat other people with respect. And then I think most importantly, how to just to love God and
fear him too. And it's not just about what mommy and daddy think or always like pleasing us. Of course, as young kids, you know, that's very important to instill in them. But as they get older, hey, what does God want for your life? It's not just about like our plans for you or whatever, but you know, seek God for yourself. Yeah,
and let them have their relationship with Christ. I think that's one thing I look forward to, especially as they get older. I know Truett already is singing Bible songs and like really he knows who God is, and I think that's just really something awesome just to see that, just a joy when you hear about Jesus or those things.
Does Katey have twins in her family? I do, kind of my extended family, like an uncle here, cousin here.
Grandpa.
Yeah, I guess a grandparent. So, yeah, it definitely runs on my side. Are you planning on having an epidural?
I mean, she loves epidurals. At first, she talked about doing this low intervention room and everything.
You mean like
and just like working it up, with her first pregnancy. And then she realized it's so great. You don't feel any pain.
Does Katey have her own account or is it shared with yours? We have shared a little bit here and there, but I do have my own account, Katey Duggar. So you can
go follow her.
Follow that. Just
and she'll have a lot of
updates,
twins updates too.
Yes.
The birth announcement will be coming from her account. So
yes. So that is me.
Do you guys drink alcohol?
This is a random one we're throwing in.
Yeah.
We actually got this a couple times.
We do not drink alcohol. That's just not something either of us feel comfortable with. And
someone else asked, like, have you had alcohol since your wedding? We didn't have alcohol.
Everybody thought we had alcohol. No, it was just
we were taking communion. It was grape juice. Yeah, it was pretty normal.
We don't drink, and it's not something I think either of us, you know, want in our home. But
no.
We have We have friends that do and feel liberty too, and that's fine. But for us, it's just not. We just don't feel a peace about that for our family.
Will you continue traveling? Always.
We are avid travelers, and so that's one thing. When we first got married, we talked about we want to do a ton of traveling, especially once we have kids. And so a lot of people said, "Oh, once you have a kid or two, it'll slow you down." We really purpose to travel at least 5 to 8 weeks out of the year.
We do what we can, and then with each kid that's come along, we just kind of adjust. And we took Truett to Israel and Italy, and that was an awesome trip. And you know, we're not necessarily going to always be able to do stuff like that, but even just figuring out, like, as soon as we found out it was twins, we're like, all right, car, how's this going to work?
Yeah.
You know, like for road trips, how are we gonna, you know, it may be
And
more road trips.
We've even talked about doing a trip to Europe with just the twins. So you never know.
That's true. It may be hard to get all 6 of us out this next year, but we definitely do what we can because we love to travel. Thank you guys for submitting these questions, and we really enjoyed answering them. We don't know how much time we have left in this pregnancy, so
guys, it could be tomorrow that we're gonna have another video out announcing the twins, but we'll let you guys know.
Could be weeks from now.
Like I said, go over and follow Katey Duggar for the birth announcement, the twins.
Subscribe to this channel too, because this is where we're gonna put out the video and stuff. I think that was another question is, are we gonna be filming the birth? And we plan to, if everything goes well. So keep us in your prayers, and thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.